Okay, this is Joust running on the iPad. It's actually part of Midway Arcade, and you get Joust for free. Now the controls are on the screen, and they do take some getting used to. Now what I found is that you can use 2 fingers on the left and right joystick control, and you can do it about as well as you could with a real joystick. And then of course the flat button is over here on the right. Now one of the problems is in the real Joust, you can do this thing called the double flap, and that's where you use 2 fingers like this alternating. And you can flap really fast when you have to. But it's almost impossible to do on this virtual control. It can be done, but it's just so hard to do that you usually can't do it when you need it. Another problem is that sometimes your fingers, you'll start flapping and you'll start pressing the wrong part of the screen, and this thing is pretty sensitive about where you have to press, which is kind of disappointing. And you can see these red guys are coming up at a pretty steep angle, and that means that it's not factory settings. It's actually been turned up, the difficulty is turned up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try to end every wave as quickly as I can because of the time constraint on a YouTube video. I learned to do the egg waves from the bottom. It's probably not the best way, but it's the way I learned. And you can see there's a little fragment hanging out right here. That's because this is an older chipset that they used, and it was a little bit buggy. And that was fixed in later versions. There's also a pterodactyl trick where you can make infinite points by killing pterodactyls over and over. I've never learned to do it though. I don't know if you can do it on this version or not, but it was fixed in the arcade. Now, starting at about this wave, you got to go down to the bottom, or at least that's what I do. And as long as there are red guys in play, I like to hang out close to the right edge of this platform. As soon as the red guys are gone, then I like to hang out in the middle, but I'll be demonstrating that more later. Okay, now, on the first pterodactyl wave, you want to be right here on the edge of this platform, and then you want to get out of there as soon as you kill him. Thank you, Serene, for showing me that trick. Now, since there aren't any red guys, I'm going to hang out right here in the middle. Now, the important thing to remember is that you do not want to go up except when you really have to. If you just go up as soon as there are guys nearby, then they will kill you. Okay, when this platform collapses, go over here. And this is a spot where you really have to pay attention to everything going on around you. So it's not easy, but it doesn't last the whole game. It's only for several waves. Wow, I died. Okay, if this was a real game and I wasn't trying to make a video, then I would let some of these eggs hatch and try to get more points. But right now I'm just going for time. Okay, since there are red guys in play, I'm over at the right side. Okay, when the hand has people, that lava troll, you can't always go get them, because it's just too dangerous. So you have to sort of hang out. Oops. Okay, now, when there's a pterodactyl wave and there's no center platform, you want to be right over these top 2 digits. One of them is missing this time, but you want to be right over the top 2 digits, and it's actually even a little bit more precise than that. I'll explain it next time. Okay, now everything's going in slow motion because there are too many things happening at once and the game can't handle it. Okay, back to the egg wave. Get a few extra points there. Okay, now there are no more red guys, so I'm staying right in the middle now. This is where you start getting the blue guys, the Shadow Lords, at the very start of the wave. There he is. Oh, shoot. I'm going to go as far as I can into this game in less than 10 minutes. Now these blue guys are not smart. See how easy it was to kill them? But they're super fast. Okay, on the second pterodactyl wave you want to be right in the middle. And you just got to hope they don't do anything screwy, because otherwise you're dead. That didn't work.